Episode number 293. A careful explanation followed, to which he listened so attentively that his anxious grandmother said, "My dear, do you think it wise to talk about such things to that baby? He's getting great bumps over his eyes, and learning to ask the most unanswerable questions. If he is old enough to ask the question, he is old enough to receive true answers. I'm not putting the thoughts into his head, but helping him unfold those already there. These children are wiser than we are, and I have no doubt the boy understands every word I have said to him. Now, Lemmy, tell me where you keep your mind." If the boy had replied like Alcibiades, "By the gods, Socrates, I cannot tell," his grandfather would not have been surprised, but when, after standing a moment on one leg, like a meditative young stork, he answered, in a tone of calm conviction, "In my little belly," the old gentleman could only join in Grandma's laugh, and dismiss the class in metaphysics. There might have been cause for maternal anxiety, if Lemmy had not given convincing proofs that he was a true boy, as well as a budding philosopher, for often, after a discussion, which caused Hannah to prophesy, with ominous nods, "That child ain't long for this world," he would turn about, and set her fears at rest by some of the pranks with which dear, dirty, naughty little rascals distract and delight their parents' souls. Meg made many moral rules, and tried to keep them, but what mother was ever proof against the winning wiles, the ingenious evasions, or the tranquil audacity of the miniature men and women who sorely show themselves accomplished artful dodgers? "No more raisins, Lemmy. They'll make you sick," says Mamma to the young person who offers his services in the kitchen with unfailing regularity on plum pudding day. "Me likes to be sick." "I don't want to have you, so run away and help Daisy make patty cakes." He reluctantly departs, but his wrongs weigh upon his spirit, and by and by, when an opportunity comes to redress them, he outwits Mamma by shrewd bargain. "Now you have been good children, and I'll play anything you like," says Meg, as she leads her assistant cooks upstairs, when the pudding is safely bouncing in the pot. "Truly, Marmer?" asks Lemmy, with a brilliant idea in his well-powdered head. "Yes, truly. Anything you say," replies the short-sighted parent, preparing herself to sing "The Three Little Kittens" half a dozen times over, or to take her family to buy a penny bun, regardless of wind or limb. But Lemmy corners her by the cool reply, "Then we'll go and eat up all the raisins." And Dodo was chief playmate and confidant of both children, and the trio turned the little house topsy-turvy. And Tammy was as yet only a name to them, and Beth soon faded into a pleasantly vague memory, but Aunt Dodo was a living reality, and they made the most of her, for which compliment she was deeply grateful. But when Mr. Bear came, Joe neglected her playfellows, and dismay and desolation fell upon their little souls. Daisy, who was fond of going about peddling kisses, lost her best customer, and became bankrupt. Lemmy, with infantile penetration, soon discovered that Dodo liked to play with the bearman better than she did him, but though hurt, he concealed his anguish, for he hadn't the heart to insult a rival who kept a mine of chocolate drops in his waistcoat pocket, and a watch that could be taken out of its case and freely shaken by ardent admirers.